Hi there, my name is Diane Purdy and I'm going to be teaching you how to create a fan page today. Now, I'm going to be making some assumptions in that you already have a Facebook page and you're looking at my Facebook page at the moment. This is my personal wall. So just going over that, we need to make sure that you have a clear picture of your head looking directly at the camera or facing slightly in sort of towards the middle of the page. They find that when you're looking a little bit in towards the middle of the page, you get a better response than when you're not. The image behind me is taken when I was overseas, so it's big, it's bold, it's colorful, it's exciting, and it contains me as well. So it's drawing people again into who I am and what it is that I do. Okay, so I'm assuming, as I said, that you all got a Facebook page set up. So what do we do now is we go across to here and we drop it down. And we go here and we're looking for create a page. Now we're not creating a group, we're creating a page for fan pages, for example. So we'd click on the link, create a page. This screen then comes up where we have a choice of a local business or place, company, organization or institute, a brand or a product, an artist, a band or a public figure, entertainment or cause and community. Now, if you're doing it for yourself, then I would recommend that you go for an artist, brand or public figure. So as you can see, I've clicked on the button, so it's dropped down. So we go in there and we would pick what we want. So whatever you want, whether you are an artist, an author, a blogger, a business person, a coach, whatever suits you best, an entrepreneur, a journalist, and you scroll the bar down and it gives you a whole lot of other things that you can do as well. So whatever it is that you're wanting to call yourself or be known as, you select it and you put it in there. So just for the moment, I'm going to say that we are a look at business person. Now what we're doing here is we're actually giving our page a name. So I'm going to give this one a name, Newbie Online Academy, because I have that URL, and get started. Oh. Okay. So we can tell our people about our page. We have to put something in here. So I'm just going to purely say an online academy for people who wish to learn how to use social media for their online business. Okay? And we'll save the info. And it's going to ask us for a profile picture, so upload from computer. I'll go along there and I'll go into my photos. And what picture shall I use? As I said before, you need to have a picture that's going to be looking at the camera, clear, concise, so people can see your face. Okay, so I'm going to take that one, and then it'll allow me hopefully to move it around. Okay, it's taking a while, so I'm going to skip that. Okay, and then we can add it to our favorites list. Now, I have got too many favorites already, so I can't, but you just click that and it adds it to your favorite lists, and then it would come up when you're on your newsfeed. It comes up on the left hand side, so it's easy to find. So I'm going to skip that one as well. Preferred page audience. Now this is where you can give it a little bit of thought, and hopefully you know who your target audience is and the kind of people that you're looking for. So you can be very specific. You can have everyone. You can have people who live in this location, who've recently visited this location or traveling to this location. Everyone in this location. You can be specific as to mentioning countries. So obviously I'm in Australia, so I'm going to put Australia there. And then you can go and pick the ages that you want. Now, depending on what it is, your business, obviously for me, being if it's an academy for learning, I'm not going to restrict it to the kind of people that I bring in, the age groups or the demographics of them, whether they're men, women, or where they live. So I might move that up to, say, 21, and I'd leave it at 65 plus, and I'd leave it for all. You can then go and select your industries. So I'd go business and industries, and just leave it at that, business and industries. I think we may have to select one. Okay, marketing, there you go, I'll go for marketing. And you can expand that to as much as you want. So you can select education, you can select whether they are parents, single mums, single dads, young couples, retired people, into sport, into whatever interests you want to put there. But just for this page, I'm just going to put marketing. And then we click the little save button. And there we have our Newbie Online Academy. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so what we have to do now is to add a cover picture. So I'm going to have to upload one because, no, actually I don't have to. I can actually pick one from here, I think maybe. No, I can't. So you have to upload one. And let me see what I've got. Upload a photo. I know I'm in my documents, but I know what I'm doing in my documents. So don't worry about that. Okay, so at the moment, we'll just stick that one in and open it. Yeah, and we'll leave it at that. Save changes. So you see that what I've done there is I've already got professional graphics done for my pages. So I can just pull them up just to show you, but it's really, really good if you can have one professionally made, and if you don't know where to get them done, just contact me and we can sort that out for you. So obviously I'll change that because it's not only inspiring women after 50, I'd have to get another one, but I'm just showing you that I can do that. Put that there. So now what we have to do is we have to add some settings about ourselves. So if we go into the settings, I suggest that you fill all of this out. It's really, really important if you want people, A, to find you, and B, it's so they know what you do. All right, so it's not added to my favorites, but you would add it to your favorites. Page should be visible. I'm just going to unpublish this because obviously I don't want it visible at the moment because I've got nothing there and I'm not ready to publish it. Okay, so visitor posts. I always make that I review any posts that anybody does. This is my fan page, therefore it's only I can post there. In fact, I'll just do that. I'll just put it disable posts by other people on this page and save changes. This is my fan page. This is where I put my information. It's not for other people to post there. And then we move down and we've got newsfeed and visibility of all posts. Okay. So you can set that to who can see it and who can't, but we've already set that. Expiring posts. I wouldn't worry about setting expiring posts. It's really not necessary. You want people to be able to see everything and they just archive them and bring them back if they need them. People can contact you by page. Yes, very important. You want them to be able to message you. Tagging ability, only people who help manage my page can tag photos posted on it, and I would leave it as that. I don't want people going and tagging themselves all over my pages or tagging me in pictures. It's my page, as I say. People in other pages can tag my page. Maybe they can do that if they want to. Country restrictions, I don't have that restriction on that. It's available to everybody, but you might have a preference to say that you're only going to be working in America or the UK or a local demographic. It might be a suburb or a town that you're working in, so you might want to restrict that if that's something that you're doing. Age restriction, I wouldn't leave it 13. I'd probably bump it up for myself, just people 21 and over. And depending on what you're doing, you can then choose that for yourself as well. But yeah, I'm happy to leave it at 21. I don't think I want to be working with people much under that. And then it goes to page moderation. So this is where, should you want to, you can block words such as, fuck or cross, anything like that, depending on what you want to do, and you save the changes, and it will stop people from being able to use those words in their comments. You don't have to. A lot of people, most people don't use words like that, but I'm just showing you what it is that you can use. I would leave similar page suggestions. I want people to be recommended to mine. Ability to write posts in multiple languages. No, I don't think I need that. Purely because I'm only... No, I don't want to. It's going to be a single language. Download page, merge pages. I don't need to remove pages, and I can delete my tags. Then we go across here to notifications. Got to go through all of these things, so just be careful and bear. I'm just showing you. So you can get notifications each time there's activity on your page or an important page update. You can get notification once, sort of every 12 to 24 hours, or you can turn it off totally. It depends what you want. I tend to leave it on because then I can see when there's activity, because I don't hang out in my pages. So you can do your settings for new mention on the page, new comments on your posts, editing and comments have been written, new subscribers to events, new likes to your page, and so on. I just leave them all. In fact, new likes you want turned on. Most definitely want that one on. New likes, I want to know about that. Maybe because mine's not published, I can't turn it on yet. So yes, it's get notifications every time, get an email every time there's activity on your page. I personally turn that off because otherwise my inbox in my email, I get enough email bombarding there. I don't need this as well. Text messages, I don't need a text message either every time. I'd rather just get a notification that something's happening and I can see it in my history as to what's going on. Page roles, this is where you set up who can and can't manage your page. Now, as you can see, I'm already the admin for this page, but I could add other people if I so choose, or you can add other people if you choose. It's actually quite a nice thing to do because in the event that you need someone to access your page, it's always good that if you can add a friend who can access it in the event that you can't get to a PC and you need to get there, or if you've got another ID that you hook that in as well, so that you have another way of getting into your page other than just the one ID. And then you've got different roles you can give them. You can give them admin, editor, moderator, advisor, or just an analyst. So whatever you choose. Okay, people and other pages. There's nothing there because we're not active. Preferred age of the audience. I've already set it to 21. And I wouldn't be more specific than that. You've got, when you're running your ads for your campaigns through your fan page, then you can be more specific as the amount of sort of age group and demographics that you're looking for. I don't go into too much detail when I'm actually setting the page up. Right, it does help though. And then I go back to my page and right, I know my page hasn't been published, but I'm happy with that. What contact information? Okay. I don't use a phone. I have actually had people from Nigeria and that phone me. If you have a website, then I would definitely include your website. And if you don't have a website, speak to me, I can help you. Email, for the moment, I'll just leave that blank, and I'll leave that blank, and we'll just see, I'll just put here Melbourne, Australia. Right, so we're all ready, set to go. And it's that easy to create a fan page. The other thing you would want to do is maybe go down here and we want to actually invite people to like our page. Okay, so we like it. Maybe, all right, it's not published, so I can't invite people to the page, but there should be a drop down when you go on here, which will say invite people to like your page. And the first thing you do, obviously, is it'll pull up all of your friends lists, and I'll just take you over to another page of mine at the moment. Okay. And I'll show you what happens. So there you go. And if you go down here, you can invite friends. And when you click on that, it pulls up all your friends that you can then invite. And I'll just close that down because you don't need to see all my friends and things. And then obviously when they're notifications, it'll show there that they're notifications. You just click on notifications and it'll take you through to whether you've got a notification to say that you've got more likes or you've got an email or whatever, it'll tell you there. Okay, so we go back to our page over here. Okay, so we're on the Newbie Online Academy. That's it. You're all set and ready to go. Now the next thing to do obviously is before you make or publish it, I would certainly recommend that you get some posts out there that are relevant, be it quotes. Now remember that this is a business page, so it needs to be specifically targeted to what your business is about, or the kind of people that you want to interact with. So if it's for healthy living, for example, you'd post things about maybe healthy recipes or blog posts that you've written on exercise or food or whatever, sleep, whatever it is that you are covering in your business. I'd also put motivational quotes because people like those occasionally. Any videos that you shoot, I'd also post here as well. Also, don't forget that they want to know a little bit about you, so put some of your personal stuff here as well, but it's more of a business page than a personal page, and your personal stuff should be more on your Facebook wall than on your business page. But this is where you build up your following, and from here you then run your ads, but that would be another video. So for the moment, well done and congratulations, you're now qualified to build your own fan page. Cheers. Any questions, please just get back to me. Happy to help you. Cheers for now. Bye.